Good morning, students. Welcome to the session. I am taking this session online through the YouTube because I am unable to take your class today. So, hope you will learn from it. And tomorrow I will take your class. Don't worry. So basically, what we have to do, we will study about the probability. Okay. So some of the students know about it in 8th class or in 9th class. You are aware. Some of the students are aware that what is do you mean by probability. So students, probabilities meaning is in Hindi or Punjabi you can say संभावना. So संभावना is the meaning of probability. So we will start it and we will cover some good questions from NCERT as well as some other books. So it is probability. Okay. So what do you mean by probability? I have already told you that suppose I am saying today is some chances of rain. There are some chances of rain. So that can be defined by probability. Suppose the month of June, July, where the monsoon comes is going on. In that case, the probability of rain is more. Or suppose the month of January, February, in that case, the probability of rain is less. So you can define the probability in such a way that if an event is possible, then its probability is 100%. Suppose a boy knows he is working hard, that means he is sure that he will get the 100% marks. So it is sure that he will pass the examination 100%. So this is the probability of sure event. So students, remember one thing: the probability of sure event is 100%. Or if we have to make it in number, then it is 1. Probability of sure event is 1. In percentage form it is 100%. In percentage form it is 100%. You can understand it by one more example. Suppose I have a bag. Okay, let me take you to one more example. After that it will be more clear to you. So suppose this is the bag. It contains some red balls like this. Red balls. Okay. So it contains some red balls. Let me show you. Okay, so this is the bag and it contains 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it contains suppose 7 red balls and I pick a ball from it. Then I am sure that that ball will be red because only red balls are present here. So that means I am sure that only red ball will come out. So I am sure here 100%. This is the surety because only red balls are there. So that means the probability of an sure event is 100%, students. Now consider the another case. Suppose there are some black balls also, like this is one black ball, this is two black ball, this is third black ball. Now the probability of picking up a ball and it will be red. This is not 100%. There are some black balls also. So that means black ball can also come out of this bag. So in this case the probability is not 100%. In this case the probability is decreased. So basically students, what I want to say, if I have a bag and I am sure that the outcoming ball is surely red, I am sure that only red ball will come, that is called 100% probability. That is the sure event. Probability of sure event is 100%. If I have to mention in it number or fraction, it is 1. Probability of sure event is 1. Suppose now let's suppose this bag again, and in this bag all balls are red again, and someone asked me that the probability of black ball is, the probability of black ball is. So students, black ball is not present in the box, so it is unsure. So probability of that event is 0. So students, probability, actually what do you mean by probability? Probability is a chance of event, chance of occurrence of event, कि उसका कितना चांस है, दैट इज वेरीज बिटवीन 0% to 100%. This chance varies between 0% to 100%. I will discuss some questions also, don't worry. First of all, you have to understand what is the probability and how does the probability changes. So probability changes from 0% to maximum value 100%. So let's see about sample space. You have to know about sample space. I will write it as SS, sample space. Suppose I have a coin, I have a one coin. So its sample space will be the max, all cases. Sample space contains all the possible cases. Like if I have one coin, it can be head, it will show the head or it will show the tail. So it has only two samples. Suppose I have two coins now. Student, if you are known about it, you can forward the video up to time 10 minutes, because in the first 10 minutes I will discuss some things, some such type of things. So if I have two coins, then my sample space will be head and head. That means both the coins show head, and head and tail. One coin, first coin is showing head, second coin is showing tail, then tail head. Tail is shown on the first coin, head is on the second coin, and tail. So total 4 samples are there for this case. So I hope this type of things are clear to you. Yet how we get the sample? Like a bag contains 10 balls, it contains 5 white balls and 5 black balls. So its sample size will be 10, 5 white and 5 black. So here you can write the sample W. In this way we have to make the samples. Okay, so I will not discuss in detail when we do the questions, then we will cover side by side. So this is the sample space and we have to find the favorable cases and probability is what? Probability is equal to, okay, now see the formula. Probability is equal to favorable cases, probability is equal to favorable cases that are favoring in the favor of probability जिसकी पूछी हो, favorable cases by the total cases of sample space. So I will discuss some questions with you. First of all, we will start with the basics. After that I will cover the some difficult questions also. So let's move to the questions. So our first question is this one. So here you can see two coins are tossed, and what is the probability of getting exactly one head? So students, he is asking about the probability of one head. So you can solve it easily. Okay, wait for 1 minute students. Marker please. Okay, so two unbiased coins. Students, first of all you have to understand what do you mean by unbiased, because these are the few terms that you must know. Unbiased means a coin that has 50% probability is of head, 50% probability is of head, and 50% probability is of tail. अनबाइस्ड मीन्स जिसकी कोई बाइसिंग ना हो, मीन्स उसके लिए दोनों थिंग्स सेम है, हेड भी एंड टेल भी. बट देयर इज वन कॉइन दैट इज कॉल्ड बाइस्ड कॉइन. बाइस्ड का मीनिंग होता है दैट द प्रोबेबिलिटी इज डिफरेंट. लाइक इन बाइस्ड कॉइन, दिस इज कैन बी द बाइस्ड कॉइन, 70% probability of head 70% probability of head and 30% probability of tail. So this is the questions where these are the this type of coin is called biased coin. So I hope unbiased coin is clear to you. Biased coin can be like this also, 40% probability of head and 60% probability of tail. So these are the cases that can be possible. 50-50 is called unbiased coin, and 30-40 anything else rather than 50% is called biased coin. So let's move to the solution now. So it's a sample size, sample size will be equal to two coins are there. So that means head tail, tail head, and tail are there. So that means four cases are there. So what he is asking, getting exactly one head. So one head here, the two heads are there. So one head is in this case and one head is in this case. That means out of total four cases, two cases are favorable. So probability of exactly one head is equal to, favorable cases are 2, total number of cases are 4, so 2 by 4, or after the cancellation it will be equal to 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 is the probability for the question number 1. This was the question number 1. If you have any doubts you can ask me. Basically students, first of all you have to write the sample space. After that you have to see the favorable cases, and when you have seen the favorable cases then you can find the probability. So this was about the first question. Now I am going to move the second question. So students, we are with the second question. Second question is that a bag contains 7 white balls, 3 red balls and 4 black balls. A ball is drawn at random. Find the probability that it is red or black one. So students, see this. 7 balls are white, 3 are red and 4 are black. So that means total number of samples are 7, 3, 10, 10 and 4, 14. So total number of samples are 14. 14 is the sample space. Find the probability of red or black. So favorable cases are red and black. Red are 3 and black are 4. 3 and 4. So that means favorable cases are 7. Total number of cases are 14. So simply its probability is 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 will be the answer for this question. Sample space contains 14 cases. Out of them 7 are favorable, 3 red balls and 4 black balls. So these are the favorable cases, because he is asking about the red ball or the black ball in the question. So I hope second question is clear to you. So this was the question number 2. Now moving to the next question. It is another good question. A bag contains 5 red balls and some blue balls. If the probability of drawing a blue ball from the bag is thrice the red ball, find the blue number of balls. So how to deal with such questions? Suppose a bag has X blue balls and 5 red balls. Total number of balls students कितनी होंगी? Total number of balls are X plus 5. That means X plus 5 is the total number of samples. So how many samples are there? X plus 5. So how many sample species are available? X plus 5. Now probability of drawing a blue ball. Blue ball are x, so that means probability of blue ball is x by total number of balls are x plus 5. So x by x plus 5 is equal to thrice of the red ball. Thrice of red ball means thrice 3 times of red ball. Now red ball has 5 by, because 5 balls are red, 5 by x plus 5. So x plus 5 will cancel out on the both sides, and we got x equal to 3 into 5, 15. We will check its answer also. So I am clearing it now, x equal to 15. So in the case of red ball, blue balls are 15. So 15 by 20. 20 are the total number of balls, na? 15 plus 5 is equal to 3 times red ball has total number of red balls 5 by 20. So if left hand side is equal to right hand side, that means our answer is right. So cancel out 20, 20, 15, 15. So 1 is equal to 1. That means answer for the question number 3 was right. So hope students you are liking understanding the questions. For the first question answer was 1 by 2, exactly 1 head. For the second question answer was again 1 by 2. Favorable cases are 7 and total cases are 14. In the third question, probability, we have taken the blue balls equal to x, and in that way we have solved this question. Now we are moving to the next question. Before going to the next question, we have to know when a die is thrown. Okay, this is single dice. Okay, so we can do this question. In a single throw of dice, find the probability of getting an even number and a multiple of 3. So students, what is the sample space? You have seen the dice that we will use in Ludo, any or snake and ladder. So sample space equal to sample space for a single dice is 1, 2. For a single dice only 6 samples will be there. 3, 4, 5, 6. So these are the total number of samples that are available for a single dice. He is asking find the probability of getting an even number and a multiple of 3. So even number, how many even number? 4. But 4 is not a multiple of 3. 2 is also even, but 2 is again not a multiple of 3. So only 6 is there. 6 is there that is multiple of 3 also and even number also. So that means this is only one favorable case is there out of how many cases? 6. So probability of this event is 1 by 6. Why 1 by 6? 1 is the only favorable case out of 6 cases. So I hope this question is clear to you. So we have done 4 questions up to this in this 18 minutes time. So if any question is not clear to you, then you can ask me. Okay. So now I am going to the next question. This we have done. Okay. In a cricket match, batsman hits the boundary 5 times. In a cricket match, batsman hits the boundary 5 times out of 40 balls. That means after playing 40 balls or during the play of 40 balls, on 35 balls he does not hit the boundary. He hit the boundary on 5 balls. On the rest of the 35 balls, he is not hitting the boundary. So what is asked in the question, find the probability that the boundary is not hit by the ball. So students, boundary is not hit by the ball. So total number of favorable cases for this is 35 and total number of cases are 40. So 35 by 40 will be the answer for this question. I hope the question is clear. You can read the statement again. If any doubt is there, then you can ask me personally also. So these are the questions that we have to do, and now I will move to my PDF. One PDF is there. Okay, so this question we have done. And okay, see the next question. According to meteorological report, on 300 consecutive days in a year, the weather forecast was correct 180 times. Out of these days, one day was selected at the random. What is the probability that the day weather forecast is correct on day and not correct on that day? Okay, students, see the question. It is an easy one. So 180 days are there. Total number of days are 300. Out of which weather forecast is correct for 180 times. That means total number of samples are species are okay wait total number of sample species are 300 and 180 are correct and 180 for correct, 120 for incorrect obviously. So he is asking for was correct on that day. So for correct at that day is 180 by 300. This is the probability of correct day, and not correct on that day is 120 by 300. Students, this is a fractional form of probability. If you want to convert it into percentage, then you have to multiply it with 100. So I hope this thing is clear to some students also. But if still you are facing some issue, then you can ask me. So I hope this question is clear to you all. Meteorology department, correct and incorrect. So it was an easy one. Probability sample spaces for 2 dices. Okay, we will see that, don't worry. Okay, let me zoom in. Students, basically when we have to see the sample spaces, okay, so you can see the sample spaces when we throw 2 dice. When we throw the 2 dices, then there are some samples like this one. So you can see how 36 samples will be there. Firstly, we are assuming that 1 is on the first dice. So here you can see in the first row, only 1 is on the first dice and the second number on the second dice is changing. Second number is changing. In the second line, you can see here, first number is 2 and the second number is changing. That means first dice has 2. So this type of cases, in this way, total number of samples in 36 when we throw the 2 dices. Students, when we throw the 2 dices, the total number of samples are 36. So we have to do some questions of such type also. So I am moving upward. This question we have done in the paint also. This we have done. So we have not done this type of question. 2 dices are thrown at the random. So I hope dices are here. So sum of 9, more than 9. So students, here see the sum of more than 9 can be obtained in which cases. So you can see this is the one case. 6 and 6 will make 12, 5 and 6 will make 11, 5 and 6 will again make 11, 5 and 5 will make 10, 4 and 6 also make 10, 6 and 4 also make 10, 5 and 4, okay, 5 and 4 I have to think because he is asking about the more than 9. So sum more than 9. So more than 9 means 10, 11 and 12. So here you can see 3 cases are for 10, 2 cases are for 11 and 1 case is for 12. So for the sum greater than 9, out of 36 favorable cases, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So total 6 are possible cases. So let's see. Okay, so 6 will be the favorable cases total number of cases will be 36. For this question, where two dice are thrown at the same time, find the probability and at the sum of two numbers appearing on the top of the dice is more than 9. So you can understand this question easily. So students, I hope जितने भी क्वेश्चन अभी तक हमने किए हैं आपको क्लियर है. So now moving to the next question, and the question is, okay, dice question we have done. This question we have done about probability. Okay, this question is pending, so I will discuss that, don't worry. Students, in this question, it will be like here 1150 will be there. At this point 1150 will be there. A coin is tossed 1150 times, and it is found that head comes this time 11115 and tail comes 35 times. If coin is tossed at random, what is the probability of getting head? So getting the head is probability. Total number of favorable cases for a head is 1115. So 1115 will be the favorable cases. Total number of cases are 1115. 1150. So it will be the probability of head. And let me discuss the probability of tail also. So probability of tail is 35. Favorable cases for this tail is 35. And total number of samples 1150. So this is the answer for this question. Okay, so in this video I am just going through the questions, and in the class we will start with NCERT questions, don't worry. And red and black we have done. Okay. In a single throw of two dice, what is the probability of getting a total of 8? So students, this question, to get solve this question, you have to see the samples. But for 8 I will tell you the sample. First is case is 1,7. Okay, 7 is not in the dice, so 7 के साथ possible नहीं है. 2,6. First case is 2,6, where 2 is on the first dice, 6 is on the second dice. Second case 6,2. 6 is on the first dice, second 2 is on the second dice. 2,6, 6,2. Then both the coins both the have 4 and 4. So it is called doublet. इसके दो केस नहीं होंगे, 4 and 4 के दो केस नहीं होंगे, like 2, 6, 6, 2, 4, 4, only single case. Another case 3,5. So 3,5 will give me 8. But its alternative is also possible. 5,3 is also possible. So out of 36 cases, out of the total 36 cases, because we have discussed about the 36 cases, that how 36 are possible. So I hope आपने देखे होंगे अभी वो 36. These are the 36 cases, and out of that these are the favorable cases: 3,5, 2,6, 6,2, 4,4, 5,3. That means how many cases are favorable? Wait. How many cases are possible? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 cases are possible for the sum of 8. Total number of cases are 36. So 5 by 36 will be the answer for this given question. Okay, so I hope questions are clear to you. बच्चे questions clear करते जाओगे ज़्यादा अच्छी बात रहेगी, otherwise you will face the problem. So I hope this question is also clear to you. We are left with this question. Now see it carefully, because this is something different. This has something different. So see the question. In this question he is asking about the probability. So he has given two bags. First bag contains 4 cards. Numbers on them are 1, 3, 5, 7. So 4 cards are there in first bag. You can see numbers on them are 1, 3, 5, 7. Another bag 2 is there, that contains 3 cards, 2, 4 and 6. A card is drawn at random from each bag. So that means from both the bags we are drawing one card. Find the probability that the sum of 2 cards drawn is 9. Students, first of all you have to check the sample spaces. How many sample spaces are there? let's see the sample spaces, because this is the most important thing. The probability question is only, you can do the question only after checking the sample space, because if you don't know the sample space, then how can you do? So we assume 1 is taken from the first bag, 1 is taken from the first bag, second bag 2 is taken, in second case 4 is taken, in the third case 6 is taken. So these three cases are possible with when we take 1 from the first bag. Now see, we have taken 3 from the first bag, 3 के साथ स्टूडेंट सेकंड फ्रॉम द 2 फ्रॉम द सेकंड बैग, 3 फ्रॉम द फर्स्ट बैग, 4 फ्रॉम द सेकंड बैग, 3 फ्रॉम द फर्स्ट बैग एंड 6 फ्रॉम द सेकंड बैग. In the same way with 5, 3 cases are possible, 5 2, 5 3 and 5, okay 5 4 here, 5 3 नहीं आएगा बच्चे, because 3 is not in the second bag. So 5 4 and 5 6. So these are the another 3 cases. And last one, if we draw 7 from the first bag, 7 2, 7 4 and 7 6. So total number of favorable cases are here, sorry, total number of sample cases are here. Sample spaces how many? 12 sample spaces are there. Sum of the two numbers is 9. How? Where? Now see, where is sum 9? So this is the one case for 3 and 6, 3 and 6 9, 5 and 4, 5 and 4 is also making 9, and this 7 and 2, this is also making 9. So total number of favorable cases are 3 here, out of total number of cases are 12. So total number of samples are 12 and favorable cases are 3, because 6 plus 3 is 9, 5 plus 4 is 9 and 7 plus 2 is 9. The rest of the others are making some different result, not 9. So that means answer for this question is 3 is the total number of possible favorable cases. Total number of cases are 12, so that means 3 by 12 is the answer for this question. Students, we have done almost every question of this PDF. Unbiased coin done. This is unbiased coin done. 2 bags, okay. Total of 8, okay. Sample spaces, you can see the sample spaces for this question, because these sample spaces are very important. Probability of sample spaces for when 2 dice are thrown, you can see this probability. You can note down the table in your notebook. Okay, so you can note down it, because it is very important. Sample spaces for 2 dice. So after that we have this question, 3 white and some, okay, 3 black, probability of red and black ball. This we have done, this we have done, and this question we have already discussed. And favorable cases are 3 favorable cases, 5 4, 7 2 and 3 6. So it is the screenshot from Zoom app. This question we have done, 15 is the answer for this question. Again there is a sample space for 2 dices. This we have done, and this we have done, this we have also done. Okay, this we have also done. So students, basically in this video what I have done, I have gone through the cases, some questions, and now I am going to a PDF homework. I will discuss this with you, and I am not able to take your class today, so that's why I have prepared a video. On tomorrow, from tomorrow I will take your class and we will discuss the questions. Okay, so now I am going to take you to some questions. So let's see question number 1. Because I am this video will be lengthy of 34 minutes. Okay, I will try that I will summarize the questions in a quick time. A bag contains 50 cards, so that means total number of samples are 50 is the total number of samples, because 15 cards are there, so that means total number of samples are 50. We draw one on which 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so 150 is written, so from the numbering on them is 1 to 50. We draw one card at random. Okay, one card को draw किया. Find the probability that the card number is divisible by 5 and 3 both. So 5 and 3 both. That means the number should be divisible by 5 and 3 both. That means first number is 5 and 3, LCM of 5 and 3, that is 15. So 15 is the first number that is divisible by both 5 and 3. The second number can be 30. 15 into 2, 30. No else is there. 30. 15, 30 and 45. 15, 30 and 45 are the three numbers that are divisible by 3 as well as by 5. So out of the total samples 50, out of the 50 samples, only 3 samples are possible. These are three is the favorable cases. Only 3 favorable cases are there. So answer for the first question is 3 by 50. So you can note down the answer solution. I have told you how to get the answer, how to approach the question. So question number 1, 9th class, answer is 3 by 50 for the first question. Okay, now moving to the second question. Okay, he is saying consider the case of question 1. So he is saying consider the case of question 1 and find the probability that the number is divisible by 3 and 4. So if a number is divisible by 3 and 4, the first number is 12. 12 is divisible by 3 and 4. Next number will be 24. Next number will be 36. Next number will be 48. And the next number is 60. But 60 will not be included because cards are up to 50 places. Cards are only 50 cards are there. So for this, how many favorable cases are there? 1 favorable case, 2 favorable case, 3 favorable case, 4 favorable case. So students, in this case, out of 50, 4 are the favorable cases. So 4 by 50 is the probability for the second question. If we have to find the probability in percentage form, then we will multiply it with 100. So I hope question number 1 and question number 2 are clear to you. Now we are moving to question number 3. So two bags A and B have some cards. This question is similar to the question that we have done a few time earlier, but I will discuss it, don't worry. So if I draw a 7 from first bag, 7 from the first bag, then 7 के साथ 4 combinations बन सकते हैं, 7-1, 7-2, 7-3 and 7-4. That means with 7 4 combinations are possible, with 9 4 combinations are possible, with 10 4 combinations are possible, with 11 also 4 combinations are possible. So how many samples we will get? I will get total 16 samples. 16 samples I will get from this question, because this is a question in which some is one card is drawn from one bag and another card is drawn from another bag. So now sum is 16. How can we obtain the sum 16? 7 plus 1, no. 7 plus 2, no. 7 plus 3, no. 7 plus 4, no. 9 plus 1, 9 plus 2, 9 plus 3, 9 plus 4. Okay, 9 plus 4 is giving me the sum of 13. So 9, 4. This is the one case. Then 9 के case खत्म हो गए ना. 7, 4, 11. Okay, so first 2 we have discussed. 10, 1, 10, 2, 10, 3. So 10 and 3 is giving me the sum of 13. So 10 from the first bag, 3 from the second bag. 10 and 4, 14. 11, 1, 11, 2. So 11, 2 is giving me the again sum of 13. So how many cases are there? You can see how many favorable cases? 9, 4, 10, 3. That means 1 and 2, and this is 11, 2. So 3 favorable cases out of 16. So 3 by 16 will be the answer for the question number 3. 3 by 16 will be the answer for the question number 3. If you have still some doubts, then you can ask me in the comment box or personally. Now see the question number 4. After doing these 5 questions, I will quit the video and we will meet you. I will meet you in class. Okay. So now see the second question, fourth question. A family has 2 children. What is the probability that both are girls, both are boys, both one is girl and one is boy? So students, see sample space. How can you make the sample space? Sample space is first case both are boys, Head tail case we can simply say boys, both are first is boy, second is girl, first is girl and second is boy, and both are girls. So see the which of the cases are favorable. Both are girls. One case is favorable for it out of 4 cases, so that means probability for both the girls is 1 by 4. Both are boys. Both are boys. One case is favorable out of 4, so it will be again 1 by 4. So for the two cases, probability is 1 by 4 and 1 by 4. Now see, one is girl and one is boy. That means these two cases, one is boy and one is girl. These two cases will be included now. I will show you the last two. This is the case of one boy and one girl. This is the case of one boy and one girl. So two cases are possible. So 2 by 4 is the probability for this case. 2 by 4 is the probability for this case. I will repeat, don't worry. So total number of samples are 4 here, out of which 1 is possible for both the girls, 1 is possible for both the boys, and 2 cases are possible for one girl and one boy. So total number of cases are 4. So here the probability is 1 by 4, here the probability is again 1 by 4. In this case probability is 2 by 4. So this is all about the question number 4. Last question I am doing here. So a biased coin has probability of 0.8 as appearance of head. Students, this is in the fraction form. If we have to convert it into percentage, then it is we will multiply it with 100. But it is not required because the answers are also in the fraction. And in the starting of video, I have told you that the probability of total sum of probability is maximum is 100 or 100%, and in the fraction form it is 1. So that means if total probability is 1, out of which 0.8 is appearance of head, rest is the probability of tail. So 0.2 will be the answer for this. 0.2 is the probability of appearance of tail. So students, what we have done in this video, I will summarize that. We have discussed these 5 questions. Okay, we have discussed these 5 questions. I will scroll it slowly. Okay, so first question. Answer for the first question was 3 by 50. For the second question, answer was 4 by 50. For the third question, answer was 3 by 16. For the fourth question, both are girls, 1 by 4, both are boys, 1 by 4, one girl and one boy, 2 by 4. Biased coin, probability 0.8 as appearance of head, probability of tail is 0.2. So this was the worksheet that is provided to you on behalf of 25th of May, but on 25th there was no period of 9th, so that's why I have discussed it, and I am unable to take your class today also. So that's why I have discussed this with you, and some questions I have discussed. So let's see some questions that we have covered. Okay, you can see the questions. We have discussed these questions. 2 unbiased coins are tossed once. Probability of one head. Answer was 2 by 4. 2 by 4 probability. One head. Exactly one head. This question, answer I don't remember, but we have discussed. Then this question, getting a sum of 2 to 8 when 2 dice are thrown. So you can check the answers I have already discussed. This is the probability of sample species of 2 dice. So we have done some questions, and I hope that questions are useful to you. If you need this PDF, you can drop a message to me. And thank you so much students for watching this video, and have a nice day ahead, and I will meet you on 28th of May, that is Thursday. So I will not be available tomorrow, and I will be available on Thursday 28th of May and I will take your class, don't worry, and please try to solve these questions that I have discussed, because it is just an introduction and after that we have gone through the good questions. So thank you so much, have a nice day ahead, bye bye students.